31 Triple Doppler.
It is really getting ready to warm up, but we do have to look out for rain.
We're going to see rain next week and a cool down. A little dip in temperature tomorrow. We warm back up Saturday, and then it's back to February type of numbers, it looks like, throughout next week. And you will need rain gear as well. That's really going to be our main story heading into next week. Rain chances really ramping up. Tuesday in particular is likely going to be a wash. Wednesday, Thursday, and into Friday, the rain chances, we've got them down a little bit, but I will say this, as we get a little bit closer, we're probably going to be adjusting some of these numbers up on one or more of these days for the end of next week. Bottom line is unsettled pattern on the way back in, and although we've had some spots of showers over the last couple of days, this is going to be the real deal heading into next week. How much rain are we talking about? This will take us through Wednesday of next week, so the next 7 days. 2 to 4 inches of rain. A lot of this is going to come starting late on Monday into Tuesday and perhaps into Wednesday as well. And again, there's more rain in the forecast later next week, so this 2 to 4 inch amount across the area will of course go higher when you factor that in. So again, I think soggy may be a bit of an understatement for what next week is looking like. In the short term, we do have a cold front kind of slipping into the area. This has mostly been to our north all week long. It's been quite a bit colder up towards the Ohio Valley, and of course we've had that nice little taste of spring. Temperatures will pull back a little bit tomorrow with this front in the vicinity, but it's not going to blast through the area. It'll come in and maybe stalls close to Birmingham, and then Saturday it's going to lift back northward, so temperatures will be on the way back up. Now, this front's also been the focus for some stronger storms in East Tennessee around Knoxville earlier this evening. They saw information about tornado warnings up in that area. None of that, though, for us. We have had a few showers and a couple downpours that have started to develop along this front as it's moving on in, but we are not anticipating any sort of severe weather threat around here. Here's the latest with 31 Triple Doppler. We'll zoom in a little closer into parts of Limestone, Madison County. Again, this is where I have some downpours coming through. I mentioned that we'd be moving into the city of Madison, now coming into parts of northwest Huntsville. And again, along this front, that's where we have that scattering of showers and again, a brief downpour. We might get a rumble of thunder out of it before it's all said and done, but again, nothing severe to worry about keeping you up late tonight. Latest with future radar, doing a pretty good job depicting where the front is and the showers that are kind of concentrated right along it. These will continue to head east on into parts of Sand Mountain overnight tonight, but by 3 o'clock in the morning, we're likely done. A lot of cloud cover, maybe a sprinkle or a light shower for the morning commute tomorrow. Future radar showing that that is a possibility, but in general, don't think we're going to be tracking a lot of rain for you Friday. Plenty of cloud cover, though, at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and even towards the end of the day, we stay mainly overcast, and that will also contribute to a brief dip in the temperatures. We head into Saturday, though. Notice the clouds are starting to move from the south to the north. That's the south wind kicking back in, pushing that cooler air out, and although we'll have a good bit of cloud cover early in the day, some breaks in the clouds, some sun into the afternoon, and only a slim chance for a shower on your Saturday, with temperatures getting back into the 70s. For the last time for a little while. We head into Saturday night. Here comes the next front. Once again, a band of showers with that. Not expecting anything severe, but we will turn temperatures a good bit cooler for the end of the weekend. Tonight we fall back 40s, low 50s. Tomorrow we're kind of stuck in the 50s most of the day, but may briefly break into the low 60s tomorrow afternoon. Up north, a little cooler in the 50s. Warmer weather will be found to the south from Coleman to Gadsden, maybe some upper 60s there. Here's your Way 31 Storm Tracker 10-day forecast. We're back into the 70s on Saturday, but then it's all down from there. 53 degrees for your high on Sunday and likely staying in the 50s throughout a large part of next week. Again, wet weather over the weekend, limited. Unfortunately, that will not be the case throughout next week. Fairly soggy pattern on the way, so plan on keeping the rain gear handy with you just about every day next week.
Wow, we were talking about this looks like an April forecast. I hope maybe this rain will allow the flowers to bloom a little earlier since we're getting it.
Yeah, I mean, we hope we're not going to get some cold weather, though, that will eventually come in if that starts to happen.
Yeah, because then it probably will be very cold, especially if rain is involved, too. Yeah.